Hi crafting friends, welcome back to my channel. And I couldn't resist before we get started on our melting snowman project to share with you this pretty fall scene on the farm across the street. These cattle are so remarkably friendly. They saw us coming and came over to the fence to greet us. Look at that little face. They would stick their heads all the way through, except they're longhorn steers, and the horns won't quite fit through the railing. But we do pet them, and there's Mama and her baby also taking a look to see how we're doing. And here's another friendly one. I love to pet their little heads, and they seem to enjoy greeting us. You can see he sticks his face right through as far as he can reach. My name is Lisa, and again, welcome. And now we'll dive in. I purchased this lantern from Amazon. You can find these lanterns basically anywhere. You'll see how we'll create a winter wonderland inside. And to begin, we're going to take some string lights. Dollar Tree sells these. I purchased these on Amazon. I happen to have them in my stash. What I'm doing is just nesting them in the top of the lantern. We want that illumination, but we don't want them to fall all the way through. So to secure them in place, I used a piece of floral foam wedged up inside, and I also used some clear tape right across the top just to adhere them so that they wouldn't drop down. We want that shower of illumination without seeing any of the bulbs. Previously, when I decorated one of these lanterns, I received a very helpful message from someone in the comments section suggesting just using one of those LED adhesive lights that you can just press on and off. And that might be a lot easier than the string lights. I'll definitely give that a try next time. What I've done now is to insert a piece of cotton batting into the bottom. And now I'm just sprinkling in some of the snowflakes that I bought in a package from Dollar Tree. I'm now taking to create a lovely, large, fluffy bow. I'm using some of this pretty red and white candy stripe wired ribbon. Dollar Tree sells some wonderful wired ribbon as well. You can use any pretty, brightly colored ribbon. The idea is to create a nice bow to conceal the top of the lantern where you see those string lights. And to create this bow, I'm just making very easy loops folded in toward itself, pinching in the middle, and I made 3 of those, which I'm layering one on top of the other at angles. You can see here I have 2 of them, just pinching them together. The wired ribbon makes it very easy to form those loops. Here's the 3rd one that I'm just going to stack and pinch together as I did the others, and then I'll just cut a long piece of the ribbon to secure the bow all together. After securing the bow and fluffing up the loops, I then hot glued it to the top of the lantern, and now to embellish it, I'm going to add this snowflake. This came as part of a collection of scatter in a package from Dollar Tree, and it carries the theme of the snow right from the very top of the lantern down into the snow scene that we're about to create. After placing that little snowy blanket into the bottom, I'm now arranging a couple of the larger Dollar Tree bottle brush trees in the background. They'll form the background of our snowy forest scene. I'm taking a little bit of the cotton batting and also just working it around the base of the trees to make it look as though the snow has kind of drifted and mounded around those trunks. The next thing I want to create is a little pond effect for our melting snowman. And to do that, I bought this $1.25 mirror from Dollar Tree, removed the sticker off the back, which revealed a little hole that enabled me to push my thumb very carefully through and release that mirror. It was just glued on. Now that it's been removed from that frame, I can use that as a small pond, which we will decorate with some snow. But first, we're going to create a melting snowman effect. And to do that, I bought this $1.25 ornament from Dollar Tree. He's a cute little snowman. I'm going to remove the hat, and also I'm going to remove those plastic arms because I have some little pieces of cinnamon stick that I think look more like realistic twigs. The next step is just to remove that bottom largest ball of the snowman. And to do that, I'm just using a pair of scissors and breaking it off. Then I'm going to create an angle on the back side of this second portion. And I'm doing that in order to allow the snowman to then sit at an angle that makes him look as though he's melting. You could use a regular snowman without creating the melting effect, but I had seen this done and I wanted to give it a try. So I'm just removing the string from where the hanging cord was, and now I'm going to place the snowman onto our little mirrored pond, and I'm going to use hot glue to create the look of melting snow. Now, one tip I wish I had done is I should have pushed the snowman farther back. That would have given me more front surface to create that pool of hot glue. But it worked okay. But just if you want to give this a try, I would suggest pushing the snowman back a little bit more, and that'll give you more surface area for the melting effect. But here you see I have a pool of hot glue around the front. And once that dried, I'm using some Waverly white paint in the color plaster. You can use any white paint that you have just to paint over that hot glue surface. And that gives the look of the melting snow. I'm also going to add in some very fine glitter. You can find this glitter from Amazon, or you could find glitter at Dollar Tree as well. This is a very fine glitter, and I'm going to sprinkle that on the paint while it's still wet so it will adhere. And then I'm also going to add on some of the Dollar Tree snowflakes. And after adding in that fine glitter, I'm now going to replace the little hat back on the snowman's head, but I'm going to put it on at an angle, again, to suggest that melting effect. Hot glue works perfectly to secure the hat on his head. And now you see I'm just sliding that little snow-covered pond right into the forest scene. Once in place, I sprinkled in some more of the snowflakes from the package I got from Dollar Tree. And here it is, complete, displayed in the center of our dining table. I've added in a sweet little reindeer. I found this at an antique store. You could find similar. The little reindeer is looking at the snowman. I also, from Dollar Tree, purchased this reindeer in flight, and I attached that with a drop of hot glue to the back part of the glass. I added in a couple of the snowflakes that are part of the package from Dollar Tree. It's a scatter collection. And you can see I also added some hot glue around the frame of the lantern to adhere some more of the Dollar Tree snowflakes to, again, carry that theme right to the outer edges of our forest scene. I really love the way the deer is looking at the snowman as though he's encountered a new friend in the forest. In my previous video, Gingerbread Lantern, I created a gingerbread scene inside the lantern, and it had a very whimsical effect with the little gingerbread house that I designed and some of the Dollar Tree figurines, little gingerbread people and bottle brush trees in a snow-covered scene. This was illuminated from above as well, and it was a very popular video, leading me to decide to do the snowman themed one. My next projects are all going to involve snowmen, and I think you're going to be very charmed by them as well. I hope you'll consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'd also love to hear your comments in the comments below. I hope to have that snowman themed video produced by the end of this week. In the meantime, take care and God bless, and thanks for watching.